Okay, so we have actually shared regarding the impact of Tai Sui on the snake, the monkey, the tiger, as well as ball. So now let's talk about the rest of the zodiac. So I would actually like to touch on what we call the four generals, or what we call the four extreme, the four bosom, or actually the four emperors, right? As far as the child zodiac is concerned, they are the rat, the rabbit, the rooster, as well as the horse. So for the rat, this is actually a year that you see yourself being taken care of handsomely by Class A auspicious stars such as 天意 as well as 月份, right? So for those who are actually ready, you may actually be in a situation to start your own entrepreneurship, right? And this year, in terms of the situation, when you need to actually have the support, people will come in to actually give you the kind of assistance that you require to overcome the challenges that you face, right? However, this is also a year for the zodiac rat to avoid going into nightlife unless it's actually required by your job, right? So thus, when you're actually in the situation of night entertainment, for the younger rat, this is actually a year that you need to actually resist the unwanted romance, right? To keep your family value going, right? Because there may be actually certain scamming or actually trap down there waiting for you to pay out from your wallet, right? Then on the other hand, basically this is also a year talking about scamming, right? The rat need to be a little bit careful, right? So thus, whatever people is actually proposing, you may want to actually take another consideration after you have done the necessary assessment. Going into the zodiac of rabbit, this is a movement year because you actually triggered the travel news, right? But on the same token, this is actually a year that you actually see yourself in a position to see progress as far as your career is concerned, right? Your charismatic level as far as this year is concerned is going to be boom, so you will actually attracting, right, the positive attention to actually make yourself the center and the spotlight on the stage for the positive reason. So expanding your network as far as this year is concerned will be actually one primary task you want to actually consider, and definitely you will see yourself able to actually progress further if you are able to actually have precaution in actually what you say, because in the month of May and September, these 2 months will be actually 2 months you will need to be careful in how to actually communicate your message, although you will actually be welcome, right? Going into the rooster, this is a friend-making, networking year for you, right? You need to actually keep your picking here and there in place. It's nothing wrong to be idealistic, but however, this will be a year you need to actually be considerate the feeling of others, because if you actually let your words feel free to actually flow up based on your thoughts, which is going towards the perfection, that may not be actually the same perception people are actually having, will be transforming your nobleman into a people that has been offended is not ready towards contributing towards your life, right? So for the rooster this year, friend-making year, but definitely not a year for you to actually pick on whatsoever things that involve others, right? And finally, going to the horse, this is actually your career year. You will be able to actually take in, right, even more income and see yourself recognized in what you do, okay, through your own efforts. So in short, basically this year, if you have anything important, my advice to you, try to actually handle them yourself, right? And you will see that actually whatever you do will be actually rewarded handsomely. However, this year, when it comes to your health, you actually have some precaution over there while you are actually chasing after your objective as well as your destination. So for the house zodiac, all I can say as far as this year is concerned, be a little bit careful as far as your health is concerned, right? So for this 4 zodiac, Happy New Year!